welcome to my craft room. My name's Tina. This is Simply in Stitches, and the craft room is still not looking its best, but the good news is that we had a big rainstorm and it stayed nice and dry on the inside. The damp didn't come through, so obviously the work that was done has fixed the problem. So now my husband just needs to sort out the wall and all will be good, and I can bring back in a bit more of an interesting background then. But yeah, the most important thing is that the outside is staying outside, so that's good. So that'll keep all the craft things safe in here. So yes, it's been a few weeks since the last update. I've been away, and so that means I had plenty of stitching time. So I did start the new projects that I wanted to start. So we shall start off with the one that I'd started last time we spoke. So this is Little Dove Designs and it's Heart of Autumn. And so when I showed it last time, I just started in the centre and I just had a couple of leaves done in the centre. So that is Heart of Autumn, Little Dove Designs. So a seasonal stitch. So this is where I am now. Very fun piece to do this. Really enjoy. Should I go that way? Would that be better? So very fun to do because it's all little pieces, so you feel like you're getting on with something. So as I said, it's in 4 pieces, this chart. So I've done the first page and now I'm on to the second page. But I'm going to put something in on this sign here. I'm going to personalise that sign. But I'm going to wait until I finish before I do that. But I thought it'd be nice to put something in there. So yes, and what have I done? So this is on 28 count even weave, and I'm calling this a bone. It's just a light, not ivory. What's the colour I'm looking for? Always go blank. But yeah, it's just a beige. It's just a warm beige colour. And so because there's so much going on, I felt it didn't need anything extra. I have used half the called for colours, and then I just got it all from stash basically. So the colours I had that were charted, I pulled those out first. And then the ones I didn't have, I just tried to match it up as close as I could to use what I've got. So I'm really enjoying that. It's a really nice piece. And yeah, I just want to carry on with this. I think this is the one I'm going to go back to after this video and finish off that second page, because I would really like to get it framed and up in autumn. Because I don't even know where it's going to go. It's going to go next to where I sit in the living room, I think. But yeah, sizable piece. And so I'm carrying on with, so I've got the house. So all there is the tree and the toadstool. And then go on to all the leaves and things at the bottom there. So yeah, that is my progress on that one. I've actually been away, been on holiday, and so that one's been down to the beach, and that's why I wanted these projects that were going to be easy to take with me. So I wanted it all to be washable, no fancy threads, no fancy hand-dyed fabric, just something that if it got all dirty, suntan lotion on it and things, that it could be just gently hand washed. So now we come on to the new starts. So I did show them in my last video which ones I wanted to start. So first of all, I wanted to do, it's all autumn, these ones. I'm all in the autumn vibe now. So this one is called Poppy Field and it's by Bothy Threads, and it's a kit. But I wanted to change out the fabric because it comes with the Ada with the spots. But just like when I did the seahorses, I saw the spots through. And so I was looking out for that on this one to see if I wanted to swap the fabric, and I did, because you can probably see in his neck where it's lighter colours, you can see the spots through. And so even though I'm not a perfectionist, It does bother me. It bothered me on the seahorses. That's why I changed that fabric. So I wanted to change the fabric of this one as well. And so I was seeing what I had, and I had this piece of fabric, but it was just that little bit too small. It's a fabric flare, but it's the clouds. It's the cloud summer sky one. But it's quite bright. It's coming out more muted on there, but it's quite a bright one. Quite bright blue, but I wanted it to be more, not so summer, more autumny. So when I went to have a look, I actually picked up, this is just called the cloud blue. But when it arrived and I looked at it, I thought, oh, it looks quite white, but then it's not. There is, you can see the clouds. I don't know how much it's picking up, but there is definite clouds on there with blue, but it's just not that bright summer blue. So I have actually enjoyed this, and this is how far I've got. So there's Foxy Chops. And I wanted to do his face first because he's got such a cute little face, and yeah, seeing him come to life was just a joy really, to be honest. So it's all browns and things, but just that gorgeous little face has made it interesting to stitch. So I'm on the second ear now. So yeah, it's just using all the kit on this one. So I started around sort of the middle of his face, did his face, came up to an ear, come on over to the other ear, and then I worked my way down and do the poppies. But I was quite happy as far as I got. So this fabric is a 28 count. I swapped out the 28 count, so it should be the 14 count Ada. So it's the same size stitches, but I've just done it over two threads over 2 holes to make it the same size. But I just prefer the smaller holes. There isn't, as far as I know, there isn't any fractional stitches. These Bothy kits, they don't generally have them, from my experience. I suppose it depends on which ones it is. But yeah, loving him. Do I need to tell you anything else? So 28 count fabric fair, and started in September. So he was the last one that I was stitching on holiday. Before I went on holiday, I started my Miss Solar Elipse. I thought it was Eclipse, but it's spelled E-L-I-P-S-E, so I think it's Elipse. So it's by Nora Corbett, and this comes as a chart, and then you make up your own threads. So I have just pulled out all that is charted for this one. And so the fabric I originally ordered for this is a fabric flare, and it's called Malachite. And I love this fabric, but I just didn't think it was the right fabric for this. I just thought because it's so bright, it's just going to be too busy. I thought it would just be too much for the eyes. And so, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. I've got a bit of a cold, so if you're thinking I'm looking a bit watery-eyed, I'm trying to hold it back as much as I can. So yeah, it's going to be quite a quick video, this one. So yeah, I thought it's going to be too much. So I thought I needed a plainer fabric because I want those fabulous wings, which is what I love about it, to stand out. So I was holding it up in front of the fabrics that I had, and I decided on this one. So this one isn't the same as that one, is it? No, that's a creamier one I used before. This is more of a stone. I think this is an offcut of my Temple of Prophecy one that I'm doing, because it's very, it's a grey beige, this one. But I thought those wings, I thought it's all you need, isn't it, on this design. So I am one colour thread short on this one. That's why there's a gap on that wing, and I started doing the other wing. So yeah, that is how this is going to look. So not blocks of colour, it's not hard at all, this one, just nice, easy, relaxed stitching. There's 3 different types of beads on here, and so I think I will look up what beads are needed, because they're in a headdress and in the bottom of the wings and down the dress. So I think I'll look them up. I may swap them out for some of the ones I've got. I shall see what I've got in my stash, because I've got quite a few beads. So rather than keep buying more, I shall see if I can swap them out if there's anything suitable. I shall do that. But yeah, I loved working on this. I've put a few stitches in since I've been home. I didn't take this one with me. I just took the other 2 on holiday. I didn't think I needed 3. I'm quite monogamous at the moment. I'm liking just picking the same one up. I actually, when I'm at home now, I've got like a basket. So instead of having them in a zipped up bag, we've got no animals or children in the house. So I'd just like to have an open basket and then just have all of the threads so I can see them. So I can just pick them up, put it down, and so it's easy to start and finish as I go. I'm not having to set up all the time, and I'm really liking that, knowing where I am and getting to know the actual code of the different colours, that I know what they are, because I'm using the same one for like a week at a time. So I shall be carrying on doing that, I think. So there won't be lots of videos. I might do a vlog style just when I'm picking it up, when I've made progress or something. I'm thinking about doing that style video next to talk about the project. We shall see. But as I say, I'm going to go back to that autumn one first off for about a week, just to see how far I can get on that one and enjoy that one for a while. If you are one of my knitters and wondering if I've been knitting again, well, I'll show you what knitting I've done. Don't get excited. So when we got back not late, but it was in the evening by the time we got back, had something to eat, and so we were watching a little bit of TV. And so I didn't want to do stitching. I didn't feel I had the head for stitching, but I thought I wanted to do something. So I thought, what am I going to pick up and do? And I decided, actually, because we came back and the weather was different, I thought, just fancy making some socks. So I just cast on a Nora socks. I'm just doing vanilla sock, and that's all I've done so far. Just cast on the first one. But yeah, I'm just really liking just a plain sock. So I thought I'd have this on the go downstairs, and then whenever I just want something to just pick up and just keep my hands busy while I'm watching TV and don't want to do my stitching, then I'll have that. So yes, there is knitting going on, but not much at the moment. So yes, that is what I've been up to. So a very quick one, because I just wanted to catch up with you. And yeah, I shall hopefully have a longer video next time, when I don't feel like I'm going to start sneezing at any second. So I hope you're well and keeping warm. Now it's changing. Yeah, it's very changeable, the weather here. We had, as I said, a storm last night, but now we've got some nice sunshine. We've got the summer cloud fabric. That's what it looks like out of the window now, so that's nice. But yeah, I hope you are well, and I shall see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.